What's good, y'all? Here with another video. It's late at night. We're reacting to top 10 characters that should return in the next Mortal Kombat game. This is a video by Uncaged Games. His link will be in the description, especially like the video too. I kind of like touched on this in a video of mine, like an old video of mine, but let's just get into it.
What's up, guys? My name is Uncaged Games. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be doing my top 10 characters that should return in the next Mortal Kombat game. If the next game is Mortal Kombat, these are the characters I want to see come back, and I feel like they should come back. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know that this is just my list, so if your character does not make it on this list, it does not mean I hate that character. It's just these are the characters I thought of. Also, this list is not in any particular order. Maybe the top 3 characters to name off are characters I like to return even more, but for the most part, I want all these characters to return in some way, shape, or form in the next.
That I ain't mean to cut him off, but that's the thing with like list. This is not a like list to where like it's a higher, like he's better than him. It's an opinionated thing. So like when people do these things, try not to take offense to it because it's just their opinion. Like relax.
Mortal Kombat game if and when we get one. So if you guys are excited and want to see me do more of these top 10 lists, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. Let's try to get this first episode maybe 2,000 likes, and we'll do another top 10 topic video another time. But without further ado, let's get into my top 10 characters that should return in the next Mortal Kombat game. Coming in at number 10 is the homeboy Reptile. Now, Reptile, oh man, it has been a tough time to be a Reptile fan.
Facts.
Last time we saw him was in MK11, the Crypt, and that is where we saw him invisible, and when he pops up, we kill him with Shao Kahn's hammer, and then we see Reptile.
I ain't even get to do that in the crypt, probably because I just haven't been in the crypt for real. But that's crazy, bro. He got the MKX costume stuff on too. Wait a minute, was that supposed to be Reptile in the movie? Ain't no way, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Again in the live action Mortal Kombat 2021 movie, which he dies in that as well. So it's not been a great time to be Reptile, but Reptile has always been one of those characters that he's the green ninja. Everyone loves the ninjas, and I feel like if the next Mortal Kombat game comes out, it's been a good amount of time, and he should return in the Mortal Kombat series. The last time we were able to play as Reptile was in Mortal Kombat X, and I played a little bit of Reptile, and I do enjoy his gameplay, and I feel like if Natara brought Reptile back into the game, I feel like he could be pretty top tier with just the way his gameplay is.
I don't really
he
play
can
him
turn
either.
invisible, he's really quick, he has projectiles, he is just destined to be top tier. Now, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure Reptile is pretty good in MKX, like tournament wise. So if he made his return, Reptile, I can see him be top tier. Coming in at number 9 is Kenshi. Now, come on. Who doesn't like Kenshi? Just the thought of Kenshi himself. He is a blind swordsman with telekinesis.
I never really was a Kenshi player, honestly. I like the character though, but I never really was a Kenshi player. Like whether it was the 3D era games or like 9 or X, I wasn't really I wasn't picking him in the game. Like sometimes, but not most of the time. But he's still straight though.
That sounds like an OP, super sick character, and he needs to return in the next Mortal Kombat game. The last time we saw Kenshi was in MK11 in the Crypt. You're gonna see a common theme with a lot of these characters, but yes, the last time we saw him was in the Crypt, and he was actually dead in the Crypt. Whatever canon's going on right now, I don't know if the Crypt is actually canon.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
But the last time we were able to play as Kenshi was in MKX, and he was pretty sick in that. But yeah, as of recently, he's kind of in the Reptile boat where it's not been a good day to be a Kenshi fan. He's either dead or about to die. The Crypt, I'm not going to count as canon because that's just a whole different, I'm going to count it as a multiverse. So yeah, I think Kenshi's still alive, and he should return in the next Mortal Kombat game. Again, blind swordsman with telekinesis. Why would you not have him? He's one of the more unique characters in the MK roster, so him coming back would be great. Also, Netherrealm has been really killing it with the customization of characters, so if he does come back and they keep kind of the similar MK11 character variety of weapons and skins you can customize with your character, Kenshi could be an amazing.
I feel like they should do that with Injustice too, what they did with MK11 with the customization of the clothes and stuff. I just stuttered. But yeah, like I think they should do that with Injustice 2 if they make another Injustice game.
Character to customize his blindfold, his sword, just to name a few things. He could work perfectly in the next Mortal Kombat game, and I think he should come back. Blaze is a character I feel like is long overdue for a return in the Mortal Kombat games. We have seen Blaze in the background fighting so many times in previous Mortal Kombat games, but I think it's time to take him out of the background and put him in the forefront of the battle. It's time to get hot and wild in here because Blaze needs to come back. The last time we were able to play as Blaze was in, I believe, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and he was sick in there. And I feel like he would be even crazier in a current day,
he was annoying,
current gen Mortal Kombat game. A giant dude made of fire. Come on, it writes itself. Let's make it happen. I don't think, other than Scorpion, there's not really fire-based characters. I mean, sure, certain characters use fire moves, but like Blaze is literally a giant fire dude.
I think if they do bring Blaze back, he would probably be like the Blaze that you see in the Conquest, like the regular size Blaze, or the Blaze that you see in like Deadly Alliance. Was he in Deadly Alliance? I think so. But I think he would be more normal size than the boss. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know.
And I feel like he would be sick to make a return in the next Mortal Kombat game. Maybe he could even be the next big baddie of the Mortal Kombat game. Because, you know, we got Shao Kahn. We got Kronika, but she wasn't really playable. Blaze could be the next big boss in the next Mortal Kombat game, and he could also be playable.
Oh,
I would be down for that. Will it happen? I don't know. I think it's time for Blaze to return. Man, this list is getting hot and steamy. Let me cool down with some advanced GG, baby. Coming in at number 7 is Serena. Now, Serena, I feel like, is a character that has been maybe...
Like she makes like bits and pieces of appearances like in MKX. I feel like the divas, like not the divas, wrestling, the women in the games can be more like there can be more in the game. Better ones.
Not super requested, but there are Serena fans out there, and she's made a couple little appearances here and there in character endings like Cabal's ending in MK11. She also showed up as an actual character in MKX Story, but she hasn't been playable since Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Another character in Mortal Kombat Armageddon that has not been playable since then. I feel like her showing up in a current day Mortal Kombat could be amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's time to give more variety in the female cast of Mortal Kombat characters. We all love the Katana, the Melina, the Jades, but let's widen the horizon a little bit here, and let's get some characters that it's been a minute since they showed up in the game. So Serena is my pick to return in the next Mortal Kombat game. Coming at number 6 is Smoke.
I knew that was coming.
I want that Smoke. All right, I want that Smoke back real bad, and I know a lot of people do as well because Smoke is one of top 3 favorite ninjas. It goes Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and I feel like Smoke is number 3. Correct me if I'm
me personally, I would say Ermac is 3. I would say Ermac is in that top 3. Smoke is up there, but I would put Ermac in that top 3 though.
wrong. He is always talked about.
True.
So Smoke needs to come back in the next Mortal Kombat game. The last time we saw Smoke was in Mortal Kombat X as Cyber Smoke, but I kind of don't count that. I feel like Cyber Smoke is just its own thing, and then there's Smoke Normal. So last time we got Smoke Normal was in MK9. Holy crap, has it been that long? So
wow.
Yeah, it's been that long since we got normal Ninja
That's
Smoke,
11
and
years.
I feel like it's time for him to return in the next Mortal Kombat game. Come on, he is the 3rd favorite ninja in Mortal Kombat. Let's bring him back. Let me know, do you guys like Smoke long hair or not long hair? Because I think I was one of the few that liked him with long hair. I thought it was kind of cool, but you know what? I'm cool with him not having long hair. Now, Smoke did also show up in the Mortal Kombat X story.
Yeah, I was saying that.
So he showed up as a Ninra. So maybe they could bring back Smoke, but make him a Ninra instead. That could be kind of cool. Smoke needs to return, okay? He needs to return. But we need full-on Smoke back in the next Mortal Kombat game. Coming in at number 5 is the Big Mac himself, Ermac.
You already know, man. Come on, man. You already know, man.
Ermac himself. I'm sorry, I gave so many nicknames to Ermac. Ermac needs to return in the next Mortal Kombat game. He, along with all the other ninjas I've named off, is a fan favorite. The ninjas are just popular.
Facts.
Everyone loves the ninjas. I mean, if you're gonna bring back Reptile, if you're gonna bring back Smoke, we gotta bring back Ermac. Pretty much bring back every ninja that Shang Tsung transformed into. They should all be in the next Mortal Kombat game. Last time we saw Ermac was in MKX as a playable character. We did see him, unfortunately, fall in the crypt and land on Spike in Mortal Kombat 11. So he's dead, but again, not canon. Also, Shang Tsung could also transform into Ermac. So again, another tease of a previous ninja that we want to be playable, but it's not. So Ermac, alongside with Smoke, alongside with Reptile,
I like that
return
design
in the next Mortal Kombat game. There are a lot of Ermac fans out there, and I believe Ermac was pretty good in MKX. I mean, I used him a little bit, but I know every time I would go online and run to an Ermac player, I knew my booty cheeks were going to get clapped because Ermac was no joke.
Facts.
And I can see him being insane in the next Mortal Kombat game. I just find it weird that they gave Ermac this whole new character model in Mortal Kombat 11, the Crypt, when he dies, but he was never a playable character.
It was clean,
so,
too.
A little strange. Everyone thought that Ermac was coming, but he never did. So maybe that design could be transferred over to the next Mortal Kombat game. Who knows? Number 4 goes to the one, the only Natara. Now, Natara's popularity in the past few years have risen like crazy. She made a little cameo in the animated Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge. She made her live action appearance debut in the Mortal Kombat 2021 movie.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This movie was so mid, bro. Like, the movie, if the movie didn't get a second one, like a second one incoming, you would have thought, like, what was going on? Because this movie literally, the first movie literally was just said, like, the overall movie is just like, this is only the beginning. Like, wait until the next one. Because nothing really happened in this movie. Like, things happened, but nothing happened in this movie, bro.
Which unfortunately didn't end well for her, but she still looked pretty sick in it. Natara is a vampire. Well, I think she's a vampire pirate lady, but she's a vampire, and I feel like that character alone, a vampire being in the Mortal Kombat universe, is pretty unique. And again, we've been seeing a little bit more of Natara here, a little bit there. So having her come back in the next Mortal Kombat game would be sick. And if you think about it, I don't think there's anyone on the Mortal Kombat roster that has wings in their gameplay. I mean, Devora? Kind of, but it's not really prominent. Natara will always have wings. She can't put them away. Like, I mean, she can kind of flap them down, but she is the only character I can think of that actually has wings. If there's another character, let me know. But I feel like her gameplay would be pretty unique compared to everyone else, because NetherRealm hasn't really tackled many characters with wings. I mean, Blue Beetle has wings, but he could put those down. It's not as prompt. Again, Natara's wings are long. They're freaking huge. I want to see how they use that in the next Mortal Kombat game. Natara needs to return. I would love to see
probably a lot of like flying moves. They probably got like a situation to where she could fly like Starfire. I don't know
how she looks and how she plays. She's my pick for number 4. Coming in at number 3, some characters that you guys know. I'm going to put 2 of these characters in for number 3 just because it's like peanut butter and jelly. You got to have them. It's like cream cheese on a bagel. You got to have it. It's ketchup and mustard. It's Sector and Cyrax. They have to come back in the next Mortal Kombat game. Why? Because everyone loves the cybers.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the ninjas and the cybers in the Mortal Kombat games. They have to come back. I'm still annoyed that we got some sick character model designs for Cyrax Sector in Mortal Kombat 11. They even had movesets, but they weren't playable officially.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You had to mod the game to play as them, but they weren't officially released as playable characters, which is so unfortunate. I'm still kind of disappointed that they never released them as playable characters. So we need Cyrax Sector. Maybe they can add Tribor.
See, the thing with this is like, we love the old characters, but we love variety at like new things and variety at the same time. So like the list with the returning characters and stuff like that, it's like we miss them, but you know what I'm saying? We need something fresh. We don't always like this Cage family story stuff. I can go a game without Johnny Cage. I'm gonna be honest, and Sonya Blade. I can go a game without them. Me personally, I'm not saying they're bad, but like we can mix this roster up, bro. At least add more characters, like more 3D characters. You know what I'm saying? Like Natara or like, you know what I'm saying? Just different things, bro.
Or Quadborg back into the next Mortal Kombat game, because that was a genius idea in Mortal Kombat X. That was the last time we technically got to play as those characters. Again, we see Cyrax sector in Mortal Kombat 11 story. Everyone loves the Cybers. We need them back. Mortal Kombat is missing out if they don't have the Cyrax sector combination, Quadborg, Triborg, whatever you want to call it. They need to come back in the next Mortal Kombat game. If they don't, I don't know what they're doing, but everyone loves them, and everyone was super saddened by them not being official characters in Mortal Kombat 11. It's time to make it happen. NetherRealm, bring back the Cybers. We love them, okay? You teased us with the awesome characters, the movesets. Come on, why not? Why not bring them back? They should come back. Coming at number 2 is a character I feel like a lot of us have been wanting to see in modern day Mortal Kombat games.
Facts.
And that is Havoc. Havoc is such a cool looking designed character.
Bro, a Havoc design in this day and age would be so crazy, bro.
He just feels right in the Mortal Kombat universe. But the last time we were able to play as Havoc was Mortal Kombat Armageddon. And he made appearances in character endings and little cameos here and there, the comics, but he's not been playable in so long. I feel like all the characters I named off that has not been playable in a long time come from Armageddon. And I think it's their time to come back, all right? I feel like they should just take the whole Armageddon cast and just put it in the new Mortal Kombat game, okay? Because they did have some pretty cool characters in that roster. But Havoc is such a cool designed character. I've been wanting Havoc to come back in the Mortal Kombat games for a minute now, and his fatalities could be pretty sick. So Havoc is my number 2. He needs to come back. That would be an amazing character to see in the current day technology.
Yeah, facts. Who number 1 gonna be?
Here we are, the number 1 character that should come back in the next Mortal Kombat game. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you guys probably know what character I'm going to name off, because I've been talking about this character for so long, and I was saddened by the absence of this character in MK11.
Bro.
That is the one, the only, Takeda. Takeda is such an amazing character.
Facts.
His design, his gameplay, and his backstory.
He's the best combat kid, bro.
The dude is son of Kenshi, trained by Scorpion. Talk about a sick resume. His gameplay, first of all, he's wearing like this mech suit, kind of like this endoskeleton suit. He has
that whip
robot whips, laser swords. Like, the dude is amazing, and he fits perfectly in Mortal Kombat 11. If he was in the game, his character customization would be insane. You could customize his mask, his headband, his swords, his whips. Oh my god, the list is endless. Takeda is such an amazing character, and I was so disappointed when he was not announced as a DLC or something.
Yeah, I thought all the combat kids was gonna be in the new game. You would think so, like they're supposed to be like the next generation, but only 2 of them came back. It didn't make sense to me.
Like, he is barely referenced in Mortal Kombat 11. The last time we saw Takeda was in MKX. That was the last time we were able to play as him. And at the end of MKX, they teased us with Jackie and Takeda getting together. Fast forward, MK11 current timeline. Apparently, Takeda and Jackie are engaged or married or something like that. But we never see Takeda. Where's Takeda during all of this? There's a whole, the world's like ending, and we don't see him. You would think when the world's ending, you want to be with your wife.
Exactly.
but he's not there. Him and Kung Jin, where are they? We don't know. Maybe they're on a different mission, but what other mission can be so important that you're not going to help save the world? Takeda does show up in some character endings. I believe he shows up in Shao Kahn's ending, which he was rocking a pretty sick beard, but then he gets squished by Shao Kahn, so he's dead, but again, not canon. Takeda is one of the coolest characters that NetherRealm has created, and for him to not be in MK11 was a huge missed opportunity.
I was
when
confused.
The next Mortal Kombat game comes out, Takeda better be one of the first characters they announce, because come on, what happened? What? My nose itchy. He is such a great character. Like, everything about him, 10 out of 10 character. NetherRealm really knocked it out of the park with that character, and I want to see him come back. Okay, he needs to come back. Bring back Jackie as well, because I want to see their interaction together. Also, just bring back all the combat kids.
Yeah,
bring them back too.
Like,
then maybe in the next Mortal Kombat game they can explain where Kung Jin and Takeda were during all this madness. What happened? Because we all have questions. Where were you? And maybe you could give him a beard in the next Mortal Kombat game too, because I do like him rocking the beard. I think that look is pretty sick. But then again, characters with just beards in Mortal Kombat just look cooler.
Yeah.
So beards for everyone. But that is my top 10 characters that should return in the next Mortal Kombat game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, drop a thumbs up. Can we get this video 2,000 likes? And we will do another top 10 list, maybe of 10 characters that should not return. Maybe part 2 of 10 characters that should return. Maybe I can do
Cetrion. No, but that's the end of the video, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Uncaged Games, link will be in the description. You know, he's a big prominent person in the community. He's one of the people that I also watch, like, when learning about Mortal Kombat and stuff. So, you know, go shout out to him. Like, make sure y'all look at him. It's your boy Thunder, and I'm out, bruh.